What's going on, everybody? It's Game Unboxing Reviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Dimensions Free Roam video. So today, of course, we're playing as Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible Adventure World. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, now Ethan has a lot of very cool abilities in this game. For one, you know, he's very athletic, he can get around, he's got a lot of really cool agility abilities. He's got his explosive gun, which allows him to explode stuff. Very powerful. So that allows you to explode silver Lego objects, which is very, very handy. What else has he got? He's got this silenced pistol, which is really cool. I love using this thing. So it's like boom, boom. Very nice. What else can he do? Yep, so you can throw the gun like that as well. You don't have to go like that. You can throw it and press circle. And I think if you hold circle, it detonates it. No, it doesn't. It actually detonates by itself. So it's like a few second detonator and then boom. As you'll see. 1, 2, there you go. It's gone. Alright, and he can also has his own like little helicopter, like drone kind of thing. And you can use that. I'm not sure how far you can fly with it. I haven't actually tried that. Okay, not very far. But still, you can use it, and obviously that would be used in puzzles and stuff like that. Wonder how high we can go, though. That's the question. So that's pretty cool. It's a tiny, tiny little helicopter. I love this adventure world. I think it's a really nice one. It's just like a bunch of cities from the movies mixed together. Because I remember when Mission Impossible was revealed and they kind of said, you know, it's based mainly on the first film. I was thinking, it's kind of a missed opportunity to not be able to explore the other films. Because the other films are brilliant, with the exception of 2. I'm sorry, I do not like 2. Just, no, not a good movie in my opinion. But the rest are great. I love the rest of them. So it's great that they actually got to explore some of the other movies in the adventure world, which is nice. And honestly, I think we all said, you know, everyone who played through that level pack said the same thing. If there was a Mission Impossible game, you know, Lego game, we'd buy it. If you got to play through the entire movies, you know, every single one, I'd totally buy it. It would be so cool. Because the way that level pack was done was brilliant. It really was. Right, so let's see if we can find some bad guys or something, show off Ethan's special abilities. Oh no, but wait, I haven't actually shown his vehicles and stuff, so let's showcase that along the way. So I'm just gonna hop over this wall here. There we go. Very cool. Right, so let's start off by using the bike. So we got the bike here. Now this is called the IMF Scrambler, and he gets on it like that. Very cool. It can jump. I don't think it shoots or anything. I think it's just a normal motorcycle, but still cool. Whoa. Out my way! Out my way! So that's the IMF Scrambler. That's basically the default build. It doesn't really do anything special. It's just a motorcycle, but it's still cool. Now then, the other thing it can transform into, I apparently don't have. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh wait, maybe you can't do it when you're no wait, yeah, that is how you do it. Hang on, let's check that out. Let's see if I've actually got any gold bricks or anything that can let me do that. I have plenty. What are you talking about? Okay, let's buy them. I thought I already did all this, but maybe I did and it didn't save, or maybe I just didn't and I'm going crazy. Right, let's just buy everything. Whoa, look at that! You can have a Tron bike. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool. Tron confirmed. No, I'm kidding. It's not. That's awesome, though. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that was one of the skins. Right. And then we got the other one here. So this is the IMF Covert jet. Alright, cool. What? Is that an invisible skin? Yeah, it looks like it's transparent, unless it's just really grey. I'm not going to buy that one because that is far too expensive. So we'll just leave that for now. Dun 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 dun. Right, let's quickly turn off all the ones that I don't want, because some of these abilities I hate. I just hate them so much. Right, that Tron skin though, that is awesome. That is really cool. I've got to see what that looks like normally though. What does that look like normally? Very nice. That looks so cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was in the game. Okay, let's take that off. And then I think that's everything. Okay, then we can just save the upgrades to the toy tag. Like so. And just while I'm at it, Let's just quickly check and see if I've done this car as well. See, I haven't. I thought I did. Wow. Okay. Let's quickly sort that out as well. At least you get to see it, you know, in the video. That's the main thing. So let's quickly buy all these. There we are. Oh, it turns into a boat. That's cool. Or is it a submarine? Oh yeah, it is a submarine. Nice. So you can actually go underwater. Whoa, look at that. That's a weird looking skin. And that one's invisible as well. The third skin isn't as cool, to be honest, but hey, you know, at least the other ones are. Right, so we can turn that speaker off. We can turn the swarm off. We can turn that off. I just don't like most of these, to be honest. I turn most of them off anyway because I just don't like all the special abilities because I just feel like they're unneeded. Like when you use the TARDIS, you know, I don't want missiles and turrets and stuff like that on it because I just think it looks silly. Alright, there's some really cool skins for these vehicles. Right, but let's exit out of there and put the car on. Not to say, you know, some of the things are cool with, you know, not to say that they're not cool. Like there are a few builds with different skins and with different abilities and things that, you know, you can look at and be like, that is pretty cool. But stuff like that, I don't know, I just don't really need it. But then again, you know, it's Mission Impossible. A car with guns on the top, you know, that's not really that far-fetched. So we've shown this. Now we're going to show off the other build, which is the shock cycle. Now this is interesting because I haven't seen this yet, so I want to know what it does. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it like shoots missiles from the back.
How can you walk on by when I have a mission for you?
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Right. Little tip on how to get rid of this circle. You got to kind of activate everything like this. Like that. And then you got to turn it off. And then usually it works. I think it works. Oh. Right. Let's get rid of them. There we go. Right, now. That's it, it's gone. Okay, so the circle's gone. So that's the other build. Now, what else have we got here? So we got the IMF Covert jet. Whoa! Does this do the same thing? It does. Alright, that's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool, just flying through the street like this. It looks like he's actually flying. Just because of the way he's positioned. Whoa! That's pretty awesome. I like that. Definitely like that. Aha! Now this place, I know there is some bad guys. Right, I know there's some bad guys around here we can take on. There's one. Take that. Alright, that's one down. Hey, quickly, before the special meter disappears. And then there's another guy up there. Shoot him. Okay, he doesn't want to shoot him for some reason. Take that. Right. Yeah. I've just realized, what is that on Ethan's... Yeah, nice. I love the special moves. He just broke his arm there. What is that on the back of Ethan's... on his back? That wasn't there before, was it? No, because it's not even on the figure, so... That's weird. Oh, wow, look at that. It's like an endless spawn of enemies. That's cool. So it can actually show off all of his special abilities. Is that it? Oh, doesn't seem to be anymore. Okay, right. So we've shown off basically all of the IMF bike transformations and stuff like that. So we can put that away now, and we can show off the car like this. There we go. Right. So the car. Whoa, that's going fast. Out my way, please. Thank you. Hey, let's do this race. This seems fun. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's one. Out my way. I think I'll just keep this on, so then I can just shoot everything and get out of the way. Ah! This is also getting me studs, so this is quite helpful, to be honest. Right. Some of the races in LEGO Dimensions are quite tricky, mainly just because of the controls, but other races are pretty easy. You know, there's kind of a mix of really hard and really easy. But honestly, you know, I know people do complain about the controls in the LEGO games, but I feel like it's, you know, they're not the best, yeah, but like everything, you just get better at using it when you play it a lot, you know, so when you start to do it a lot more, you'll start to understand how it works. And I don't know. I just feel like since I play LEGO Dimensions quite a bit, that's an understatement. I kind of understand how the controls work, and I like them now. Whoa! All right, I think that's a good excuse to showcase the next transformation. So what's this? The IMF tank? What? Oh, it's a tank with a laser. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I want to see the submarine. That's what I want to check out. Submarine. Where's it gone? Yeah, there's my submarine. What? It's like a... It's got wheels. Has it got wheels? Oh, no, it's just... Wait. Oh, it's just the wheels from the actual vehicle. That's why. That's why they're on the front. That's cool. Okay, let's take a look and see what's down here. Ooh. Nah, I'm not going to bother with that.
It's hard to keep track of these things.
Alright. This is quite slow. Why is it so slow? Go faster, Ethan. Faster, Ethan, faster. There we go. Now it's picking up some speed. Oh, now it is. Okay. That's fast. Whoa. Aha. Oh, no. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Right. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I mean, Ethan's a pretty cool character. I want to know what's happened to this character. Like, what's the heck's that on his back? If I take him off and then put him back on, will that fix it? Yeah, see, look, it's gone. What was all that about? That was weird. I think it was something to do with one of the bike, forms. I feel like when we jumped on one of the bikes, I think that started to appear. So I think that might have been the reason. Now then, I did promise something cool about the disguises, so I was going to showcase some of the disguises that you can get in this adventure world. There are several in different worlds, like there's a cat in the Gremlins world that Ethan can dress up as. There's a... Oh, what else is there? I'll tell you what, just to make it easier, we'll drive to the area. If I can do it. There we go. Yeah, there's a cat in the Gremlins world. You can play as one of the Weasleys in the Harry Potter adventure world. So there's some really cool stuff. Now let's see if we can find one of the disguises. I think there's one at the IMF base, actually. I think it's down here. So let's go check that out. Now the great thing about the adventure world disguises is that while you can't use them in other adventure worlds, you can keep them until you leave that world. And obviously the great thing about that as well is that the quests just restart every time you come back. You know, you complete them and it counts as you've completed them, but you can do them again and again and again and again, which is great. So if you ever want to wear that disguise just for fun, you can, which is awesome. Well, oh, I forgot to show that. So when you land as Ethan, he actually does this. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's why he has that thing on his back, because it's from his little rope. Cool.
Ocean that's just perfect for you.
Right. So usually there's like firemen or something around here. So let's see if we can find them. I think it might be this one. Let's have a look.
A number of cats have gotten themselves stuck in.
Yeah, I think this is it. Yep, firefighter. Okay, yeah. So you accept the quest. That's what you got to do. Very simple. And then all of a sudden, that woman's ice cream shop will start to burn.
Started on its own. At any rate, this is a perfect chance to get that firefighter disguise.
Alright, so then we can get the firefighter disguise, like he said.
I don't know what to do in a crisis. Just take everything I have. Help!
Now what we're going to do now is we're going to build this, which is the IMF like disguise thing where you can change disguises. It's a shame you can't like lock onto any character at all and then actually become them. That would be pretty sweet. But hey, at least they have a good few disguises for you to become. Right, so we're gonna scan one of these guys. If they stop moving around, we can do it. Right, this time. Come on! Yeah, we did it. Nice one. So there you go. You'll start to see there that he's actually completely changed, and now he's the fireman. Now here's the cool thing. Now, like, if you have Bad Cop's vehicle from year one of his skins is actually the it's like a fireman vehicle. So if you put this together now... Oh. I didn't think that was going to take his thing off. Oh, it took his helmet off. So now we're a bald fireman. Oh well, it still looks awesome, to be honest. It's like a unique character. Coming soon to LEGO Dimensions, the bald fireman. Sadly, he doesn't have a siren, so the closest to a siren is this. Yeah, worst siren ever. But yeah, that's one of the things you can do, which is pretty cool. I just like it. I like that we can find little disguises like that and have fun with them. Now, there's another disguise. If I remember correctly, I think it is around here somewhere. Basically, all you have to do now, if you want to get the other disguise, I think you can just go activate another quest, and that will cancel the other one, but you'll still look like a fireman. You'll still have all those abilities. And I think if we take the fireman off the toy pad, I think it just remains the same. But I'll try that. I'll try that when we get there, since we're going to be not using that one anyway. Aha! Right. So let's take him off, and then put him back on again. And okay, so there you go. So he just comes back as the fireman. And the last one we're going to show is this one. So you just got to do this mission, accept it, press yes. Did I not press yes? I thought I did. I must have skipped it. Yes, there you go. Right, so then there's going to be these dancers in here. And you're going to need Wild Style for this. Luckily, every single person who owns LEGO Dimensions should have Wild Style, because she came with the game. She came with the starter pack, of course.
I just can't get enough of that.
So we got Wild Style here. Then we're going to go up here, like this. And here we are. So let's get rid of this fireman disguise. So we're going to need Wild Style over here. We're going to press circle. And then boom, that's when the IMF thing pops up again. So we don't actually need Wild Style anymore. We can just use this. No, don't do that! You'll blow your cover. Silly man. Right. Aha! Now this time we need to scan this dancer over here. There you go, he's gonna change. And boom. So now we are Ethan Hunt in a dancer disguise. Now again, you can just leave this and, you know, wander about and do whatever you want. It's completely up to you. So it's pretty cool. So that's just one of the things I wanted to show in this, because I really like playing as Ethan Hunt in this game, but I especially like how we can become different kinds of characters just because of his disguise ability. And I thought that fireman thing would be quite fun. I actually hadn't tried it before. I just kind of thought while I was making the video, I thought, you know what would be cool is to show off Bad Cop's different decal, you know, for that vehicle, because it would fit with that disguise. So I was quite surprised to see that we actually find out that fireman is bald. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Whoa, I don't think there's a special vehicle I have in mind for Ethan as a dancer. I can't really see one. We'll just use this. Why not? Oh, see, he keeps the hat that time, so I guess it's hats that are alright, but helmets, you know, like masks and stuff like that, that actually go over the figure's face, that must be what the vehicles don't like, so because it takes them off. So that's quite interesting. We can do this jump. Yeah, nice one, Ethan. Out the way! Ba ba bum, ba bum. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this showcase of Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible Adventure World. Personally, I think this is a fantastic pack because the level was amazing. The Adventure World is really cool because it's like a celebration of the entire franchise up to Mission Impossible. I think we're on 5, aren't we? 6 has been announced, but I think only 5 have been released. So it's kind of a celebration of all the movies that have been released so far. But yeah, the level in Adventure World are brilliant, and Ethan Hunt is a very, very useful character. So if you need someone like him to blow up silver Lego objects, to be stealthy, to have drone access, you know, all that kind of stuff, definitely pick up Ethan because he is an awesome character. Alright guys, so I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.